Hello and welcome to WONDERTALK number 27. I am joined today by Vil and Zyphos, two of my guildmates, and both of them really enjoy roleplay. So in this series, it's a companion series to the Wonder of Star Wars The Old Republic, where I just do a playthrough, while this series is more about roleplay, my character's story, my character's history, and all those kinds of things that aren't covered in the main game. So as you can see, Vil right now is on his agent Garrus, and Zyphos is on his bounty hunter Huxtor, but they are welcome to use whatever of their many roleplay characters they have to talk with me today. So just a quick hi guys. Hey Zyphos.
Hey.
And hey Vil.
Hey there.
So I'm going to be talking a little bit about my character, and this is Javiik. He is my Sith Inquisitor, and what we are going to be resolving today is his mother. His mother was taken as a slave on Balmora, and he recently freed her and brought her to his apartment on Dromund Kaas. He is not really a well-known Sith. He's still trying to make his way in the world, and he's also made a few enemies along the way. So what he's trying to do is keep her safe. Now, his mother is a very headstrong, clever, force-sensitive woman, and we've pretty much decided, for everyone who's been inputting to the story, is that she's not going to just happily stay put, stay safe, stay a secret. So, people have suggested two possibilities that trouble may come to her. The first one is that a tech-related kind of problem. She is very likely to try and use whatever means she can to try and find out where her husband is, what happened to her contacts back on Alderaan where they lived, or just to find out the state of the galaxy since she became a slave. The other option is that she is a blooming force user, I guess you could say. Her power is not the strongest in the world, but it is kind of very raw, very on the edge. She doesn't have a lot of control over it. So another force user might also sense her if she decides to try and train herself. So what I'm looking for you guys is to either maybe come in with a tech-based character who might find catch her doing searches or something like that, catch her playing with technology, maybe even catch her trying to sneak out on her own. Someone have a really fun idea that maybe she steals an Imperial agent's armor so she can walk around unnoticed. And the other option is to come in as a force user who noticed her. So what do you guys think of those two ideas?
Well, since we don't have any force users here, I mean, I'm a hunter and Vil is an agent.
Yeah, you're welcome
So
to think
I
of your
guess-
other characters though too, because I know you guys both have quite a few.
Yeah, quite a few. But as a bounty hunter, I mean, I believe that up to this point, Javiik must have, pissed a lot of people off. So say that one of those people hired me as a bounty hunter to find dirty on Javiik. Find out something about him.
So maybe he's just going back to his apartment, and you happen to catch a glimpse of Mom in there, who's that other Cathar in there?
Exactly.
And maybe, and is Garrus an actual agent in your story, Vil?
Garrus was an agent. I've played him for some time, and he since kind of got out of that line of work and is freelancing.
So, if you've got a bounty hunter who maybe saw a mysterious character in there and wants to find out who she is, maybe, possibly, he would go to a freelancer who can at least get the data on it instead of just guessing?
Definitely.
What do you think of that, Zyphos? Or is your bounty hunter the kind who would shoot first, ask questions later?
Yeah. I mean, he didn't used to be, but, life happened, and then he became a little more hot-headed,
So, do you think that he would take the kind of mission to just kind of watch and get dirt on Javiik, or do you think he would only take the kind of mission like get physical dirt on Javiik, like punching him in the face?
I think he would like to discover more, so he would be more invasive. He would try to, take a peek at the apartment by the windows. I mean, there's lots of windows. So he might get caught. I mean, I'm sure Javiik has some kind of security system on the place, so that could, create some conflict.
So it sounds like maybe Zypos's character is not the kind of person who would go to find intel from an outside source. It would be too detail-oriented, I guess. Do you have any ideas how we could work Garrus or another one of your characters in?
Well, my Sith, or not quite Sith, I mean, I do have a couple characters that would work. Being that this is the Empire, I have one who might be interested in teaching somebody who's fledgling.
Oh, that would be so cool. Okay, so we've got a bounty hunter snooping around who may or may not get caught. It sounds like he is maybe not the most careful, huh, Zyphos?
No, he just dives head on the job.
So we know that Javik's mother, like I said, her force powers aren't very developed. They aren't very trained, but she does have very reactive dark side pull. Like she accidentally tried to attack, or she attacked Javiik earlier, and so maybe she zaps Mr. Huxtor in the window when she catches him.
That's a possibility, yeah.
And then maybe that could be how Vil's character gets worked in. So Vil, tell me a little more about your character. Do you think he or she would be the kind of person who might sense a nearby burst of force that wasn't there before?
Yes, she would. She's very perceptive and stealthy as well.
So what's her name?
Kasaya.
Kasaya. And is she a Sith Lord? Is she kind of striking out on her own? What is her role in the Empire?
She is a Sith Lord who is interested in archaeology. She's interested in ancient information and is would be interested in some. You said that she came from Balmora. She's interested in mysteries, in unknowns.
It sounds right up the Inquisitor's alley. Maybe I'll have to kick Mom out of the training circle and take her place. So I think that's a pretty good story. So we've got Huxtor, the bounty hunter. The hot-headed bounty hunter is hired, possibly by someone who knew Skotia? I don't know. Someone else we killed along the way to get some dirt on Javiik. And since he is not the most careful, he got caught by the clever Javiik mum. And her name is Sheeva Vutta. And she instinctively electrocutes him. Maybe not through the window. I don't know quite how powerful force lightning is. I don't know if it can go through glass. But in one way or another catches him snooping around and scared that a giant bounty hunter in black and red armor has invaded her privacy when she's meant to be kept a secret. She uses force lightning on him. Maybe would he run away or stay and fight?
No, he would retreat for now. I mean, force lightning out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's true. They're like, go get dirt on this Sith. There shouldn't be anyone else there. What's this?
Yeah, you would have to do a strategic withdrawal.
Well, that makes it really easy, because then once you're out of the way, at least for a bit, Vil's character can come right in and say, hey, I felt a little force lightning. I promise I'm not here to kidnap you.
Exactly.
That's really cool. So, in the future, at some point, we'd have to worry about Huxtor coming back with more intel, or more firepower, whichever one he wants.
Oh yeah, I mean, after he sees that Javiik has a Cathar, also,
Force user, yeah.
Gifted in the Force, yeah. He's going to report that to his employer.
That seems like enough dirt to finish the day, I think. He's getting a good payday, I would say.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that's a good spot to end it. Thank you guys for doing some brainstorming with me. I feel like that makes for a really fun story.
Yeah, I like it. You're welcome.
I like
got
it too.
Conflict and tension, and it's fun.
All right, I'll catch you guys later, and I'll see you on the next episode if we do another Flashpoint together. Bye.